summer film that actually makes you think. Oh, War for the Planet of the Apes. Guys, War for the Planet of the Apes came out last week, but things happened, so here I am finally reviewing it. This is the third entry in the prequel trilogy. And there was Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and there was Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and there was War for the Planet of the Apes. War for the Planet of the Apes follows, you guessed it, a war that's going on between the apes and the humans. But the thing is, the apes really don't want to be in this war. They are literally trying to go that way, and the humans are trying to go this way, and destroying them. The humans want to annihilate them. The apes are just like, oh, we want to escape. And it's like, yeah, it's more of almost like a genocide when you think about it, not a war. It's a genocide of the Planet of the Apes. We'll rename it for a little bit in this review, guys. But and Caesar is, of course, the leader of the apes, and that's all I'm gonna say, because I want to be as vague as possible in this review, because this is one of those films where I think you would appreciate the most if you know as little to nothing about it. That's one of the things I have to say. The expectations for the trailers made it seem like it was going to be an action film that was predictable. But it wasn't an action film, and it wasn't predictable. It was a drama with dramatic heft at the front of the film, and in the back, strong, fleshed-out characters that you care about. Woody Harrelson as the villain was really good. He's not the best actor. I still enjoy him, but in this film, he was really good. He was cast perfectly as the villain. Andy Serkis as Caesar. At this point, it's already established that he is perfect as Caesar. He's in a motion capture suit with a bunch of little dots all over, and he's like convincing as an ape. Like, could you imagine being dressed up as that and being like, oh yeah, I'm actually going to be an ape, like in post-production? That's incredible. He does such a great job, and he's pretty much the one that's set the stone for special effects with motion capture suits. The special effects in this film are fantastic, as were the other two films in the prequel trilogy. But this one especially, there wasn't a single scene where I was like, yep, CGI. No, I legitimately thought I was watching apes interacting with humans, and that's something. But I'm not just going to praise this film on the special effects, because as I said, the characters and story are very interesting. They're fleshed out. You care about what's going on. And more importantly, there's not that much action, as I said, but when it does happen, you care about what's going on, because it is well done, well filmed, and of course, because the characters you care about are going through these motions, you yourself feel as though you're in their shoes, and thus you care about them. So it's very interesting. The score is also much better than the previous entry. Dawn, it's not that I hated the score. I just thought it was lacking, for better terms of analogy. So, but still, I mean, this film is a visual feat. It is stunning to look at. The story and characters, as I said, back it up very well. And you know something? I am glad that this is like a trilogy. I don't want another sequel. I don't think it's needed. Especially if you guys see this film, you'll notice the ending. It's like, wow, a trilogy that knows when to say stop, stop. Don't make another movie. Don't ruin it. That's something. And I literally said it as soon as the movie ended. I was like, wow. I was like, this film knows that it's like enough's enough. Like just end it here. Just cut. And that's something. Blockbuster series especially does not know when to stop. And so I am very glad that, as of right now, there won't be another movie in this series. But anyways, I'm saying all these positive things because I'm really happy about this film. But that's not to say this isn't a perfect film to me. One of my things about this film is that I am a film critic. Yes, I know that sounds very pretentious and annoying. But let me just say this. From an entertainment perspective, this film wasn't like immensely entertaining. It had its moments, but it wasn't as extremely entertaining. But from a critical standpoint, it is a great film. And that's why I want to say this. Pacing-wise, I thought it was very slow, almost dull in some scenes. But I know I literally just praised the characters and story, and it's like, well, if the characters and story are interesting, then why is it dull? It's just, it was very dreary, I think. It was like, the way it went about things was kind of slow in some scenes, but Doesn't mean it's a bad film, guys. Like, it's still, critically speaking, a great film, and entertainment-wise, that's just for me. I know for you guys, you'll probably really like it, and that's the only thing that's bad about this film, to me. Overall, I would give this film a 4.5 out of 5-star rating, and I would definitely recommend you see it in theaters. It's something to watch in theaters. Really good film. Proud of Matt Reeves for what he did with this film. Actually, in the previous one, too. But enough about that, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And thank you always for watching. And you guys have a good rest of your day. Catch you guys later.